What's the number one thing you shouldn't do on a first date? It's gonna surprise you. The answer from the not-so-scientific poll I've done of quite a few college dudes is take selfies. I didn't realize you were taking selfies. I had... What? Really? Are you guys doing this? You guys are taking selfies, just of yourself, not of like you and the dude, on a date in front of others? Really? I try to avoid taking a selfie in public as much as humanly possible. It is the douchiest thing in the world. It's awful. I mean, when I'm home, I mean, my God, I'll take 1,000. I'm in love with myself. Look at me. But like, I certainly don't do it if I'm with someone I like. And oh my God, you guys should not either. Because here's why. Not only is it really lame and narcissistic and self-congratulatory, it disconnects you from the person you're with. I try when I'm on a date not to pull out my phone at all. Even if he does, even if it's ringing, even if it's vibrating, like, put it away. If you cannot put your phone away for like an hour or two, or only like use it when you're in the bathroom or whatever, are you really into this person? You know what I mean? Or are you into just the idea of being out with them? This is something you really need to explore, because if you would rather sit home or sit there next to somebody and take pictures of yourself, you kind of can't wonder why things crash and burn. Because if you're doing that, you're thinking more about yourself and you're not listening to them. And people who don't listen don't do well in relationships. Slight tangent. I say at the end of every video, please only submit questions on YouTube, not on Instagram. Just so few people listen. And I'm like, this could be why you have trouble with your dating life. You don't listen and you don't respect others. So please just listen. I will get to your question if you leave it on YouTube. I won't even open it if it's on Instagram. You can, my rules might be crazy, but they're mine. If you want my help, you gotta follow up. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I've had guys, like several college dudes, because I date college dudes because I'm a giant child, say, yeah, like there's a lot, it's an epidemic of girls taking selfies. Like, you might like the way you look, but isn't the point of looking good to get the guy who's like right in front of you? So put the phone away. Put the phone away altogether. Turn it off if you have to, and just try to connect with someone. Right, I know. There's a lot of things you can do, though, to make a first date great. I have a whole video on this. I think I might even have a few videos. But just remember, a first date is not the time to pour out your entire life history, you know, your deepest, darkest secrets. And beware if a guy is doing that. This is what I've also learned from guys, is that it's a sneaky move that dudes do to try to sleep with you the first night. I know, which seems completely, like, counterintuitive, but they do that so that, oh, sorry, it's really hot in here. They do that so that when they make a move, if you're like, wait, we don't even know each other, you can be like, of course we do. I told you all about my dead grandmother and, you know, my cat that drowned and blah, blah, blah. You're like, oh, you know, it's this false sense of bonding. Beware of that. Because if a guy really likes you, he doesn't want you to see like the cracks. You know, he doesn't want to see like the man behind the curtain operating the controls. He, as a male, wants to seem as like mateable as possible, as like perfect specimen of masculinity that he possibly can. He wants to present his best self to you, as we do too. Like, do you tell like your most embarrassing like period story on a first date? Sweet Jesus, I hope not. But you know what I mean? Like, you're like, no, let's just keep all that hidden. Let's keep all that hidden until, no, long as possible. Guys should be the same way. So if he's giving you a lot of really personal information, beware. At best, he's trying to bone you. At worst, he's just really bad at human communication and doesn't realize that he is making himself look unmateable. For more, click subscribe. And if you have a love question, leave it where? YouTube. YouTube, please, I beg of you. I beg y'all. And follow me on social media at Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at Shallon XL.